Hello guys, welcome back to a great channel, and today I just want to reach out to anyone, all the agripreneurs, all the entrepreneurs, all those people who complete the value chain when it comes to crop production. So that believer, that person who knows the smile and the goodness that comes with a good production practices. I need you to just take a moment and watch this video because it's going to help you, and the moment it is going to help you, I know you'll help yourself. And an increase in production in one person will lead into an increase in food production, income, and elevate poverty in that household, which in turn, the more a person produce, the more a person carry out entrepreneurs, the more a person carry out entrepreneurship in any form along the value chain. When it comes to crop production, it is going to affect directly or indirectly to another person. So when you improve a production or any activity that is being carried out by that single individual across the value chain, there are those people who do the production, there are those people who do the marketing, there are those people who sell like inputs, and then there are those people who offer services. There are those who are processors. So you see, we have a lot of chain of people who perform different activities when it comes to the value chain of each and every crop. The value chain doesn't look alike, or they are not the same when we deal with an individual crop, because every crop like serve the different purpose. Although when we come to nutrition, there are some crops which give us almost the same nutrient, or some cases even they can give us similar nutrient that we require. But now what we are going to do in the value chain, there are different activities which are carried out depending on the crop. And today I just want to pass a message to all people who want to really make out of production. Either you're an entrepreneur, I've said that there are a lot of activities that are carried out which give you a role to play, and you earn your income, and also you employ people. So sometimes people ask about what is this value chain. So when we say we are adding something to, we are having the value chain when it comes to production. It's good for us to, if you are a producer, sometimes it is good for you to think, what can you add, what value can you add to what you are producing, so that it can make, or it can have a uniqueness when it comes to that value chain. And what can you add to this crop so that maybe you compete in the market. That's why it's important for people to learn about the value chain, and why are we adding the value chain to certain crops that we produce. And also those people who are performing in the value chain, they need to really understand their role when it comes to activities they carry out during the value chain, so that you don't just want to complete or want to be seen in the value chain, but you don't really understand what do you stand for, what do you compete other people when it comes to that service, that activity that you want to perform in the value chain. If it is processing, know that many people have processed. Let's say, for example, people are dealing with potato production. A farmer produce, that is the first stage in the value chain, and then that person who want to take them and then do the processing. But we produce different products depending on the nature of something that we want to, the product that we want to produce. So people always write the ingredients or what it contains in the product that they have produced. As a single person who is very creative and who is very analytical when it comes to innovation and new ways of doing things. You can from that, the ingredients or that what that product contain, you can take something and then you can learn something, and then maybe you can do your trial so that maybe you can produce something which is almost similar to the one that is being produced by another competitor, but now add a value in your product so that you get a way of pulling customers onto you and also earning income, getting an employment. We are youth nowadays. We complain about we want the form of sectors. We really neglect the area of agriculture or production because we think it's a dirty job and we don't want to deal with it, because as we just want to stay in an office and then we operate in our computers, and that is it. The rich people are not those who wake up every morning and then they go to work. They go to work and then from 8 to 5, in some countries even 6 a.m. to maybe 8 p.m. in the night. So you see, if you are a family person, if you are someone who have a family, if your operation will be like you do 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. or even 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then you are living in a city, there is that traffic, you will disintegrate when it comes to your family, either from your wife or your partner or your children, because you don't get that time to mingle with them. But that person who decides to say that today I just want to bring something into the value chain in production, and I just want to take that beans, I just want to take that potatoes, I just want to take that rice, I just want to take that wheat and add something and be able to have my company. That person will be just instructing people, do this, do that. And nowadays we are in the digital era, you can perform using your computer. So you see, you will have a lot of time used to spend with your family. So that is an encouragement for us to look out. Like, you see the value chain of I say that every crop has a different value chain activities, depending, because they are different. They might belong to the same family, but when it comes to their functionality, because of output, is different. So you just look at the value chain of each and every crop, and then you see which one can you add something so that you can bring out uniqueness of that product and be able to build your company from scratch to the empire that you need, and be able to employ other people. It is us to be creative, it is us to be analytical side, that in every situation that you encounter, in every circumstance that you come across, you are able to scrutinize and be able to obtain an idea which will sustain you, which will help you, and also help others directly or indirectly. Because the moment you create something, also other people will come on board so that they can try having maybe giving out service on the product that you have produced, or even creating the market, transportation. There are a lot of things that you can, as an entrepreneur, agripreneur, as any kind of farming, you can decide to check on it and then you carry out. There are those people who can do the service of marketing. You're not having that stock where you store those products, but you only offer services in terms of connecting the transporters with the market or the end person who is going to receive the product. That's a service, and that's a service which you can create a company into it. That's the reason we are talking about people should learn about when we say value chain of a crop, we are completing from production to the consumption. So just suit yourself in those activities which are carried out along that value chain of each and every crop, and then you decide, what can I bring on board? What can I change? If these people are doing this is what they have achieved. This is the weakness they have. This is the strength that they have. This is the threat that they are facing. and this is the opportunities that I have if I come on board. So we should be people who think every day. When we have said that when you come across, or when you are in a circumstance, when you are facing something, or you are coming across some things, just learn to obtain an idea. It can be negative or positive, but you can learn even from the negative things, and then you try to solve the problems. So when it comes to a value chain, you can do a lot. It's not, some people think that farming is just, you just want to produce, and then you just want to sell. You just want to be a farmer, but it doesn't count like that. It has a lot which we can take out of it, and then we build that company that we ever wanted. We just employ other people. We get that empire that we have ever wanted. We get those income that we have ever wanted. We smile all the way to the bank. So this is my, what I can advise people is don't, as an entrepreneur or someone who is a business minded person, you must be a risk taker, and inside that risk taking you must learn a lot, and then you must know what is your weakness as an entrepreneur, what is your threat, what are you facing which can bring down your entrepreneur empire, and what your strength, what can you do unique which will outcompete the other people, or the other producers, the other people who give out the services. And then the other thing is an opportunity, because if say let's say they were producing a product which was having vitamin, maybe they are having minerals, and then they are lacking protein and other nutrients that we require in our bodies, that are required by the consumers. So you think, if I add a product that is going to bring out now the other nutrients which are not available, let's say for example, carbohydrates, I'll get more people to, I'll pull customers to come and now start obtaining from me, and that the more the customers, or the more the demand of they want you to supply, the more now your organization grow, and the more organization grow, the more you're going to employ people. So value chain is a way to go, and people should understand the activities that are carried out in the value chain, and as yourself, what can you do. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it is going to help you, and it is going to change you.
Alright.